Hi there, Phil, head of research at Morales here, and I've got an exciting hardware wallet product to talk to you about today. Now, I first got started in blockchain and cryptocurrency over 10 years ago, so you might say I know a thing or two about cryptographic asset security. That said, I've also checked out my fair share of hardware wallet products in the past. And this new product is one that I can definitely recommend based not only on its security enhancements, but also on its practical ease of use and relatability for new crypto users. What I'm talking about is the ability to generate a secure wallet without a seed phrase. And this solution we're about to take a look at is literally the only way that I'm aware of to do that. And so that alone provides a distinct advantage over some of the other hardware wallet products out there. Additionally, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how you can make the most of this solution, including some customization options that go a bit beyond what the manufacturer intended, but to the benefit of the user. If this is your first video on hardware wallets, don't worry. No prerequisite knowledge of any other solution is necessary in order to go through the steps here. In fact, Tangem Wallet, the wallet we're about to take a look at, is likely the best hardware wallet for new users, and also a great option for experienced users like myself. Let's get started. Tangem Wallet is a hardware wallet where the private keys are secured via a set of cards rather than a seed phrase. Now, it is possible to incorporate a seed phrase as well if desired. We'll go over both options, both the one that includes a seed phrase and the card-only option. All right, so today I'm going to be working from a Tangem 3-card wallet set. A 2-card wallet set will also work, but not for the later functions that we show, where you can actually set up 2 distinct wallets using only 3 cards. That's the little trick that I was talking about earlier. Now, if you're only looking to set up one wallet, the 2-card set is fine, and either method, whether with a seed phrase or without, will work just fine for you. So in a second here, I'm going to be sharing my mobile device screen. Almost all of the tutorial will take place while viewing my mobile device. And there are a couple sections where I'll need to blank out the screen due to security reasons because I want to be able to use the seed phrase that we generate during that portion. Now, if you choose to use the non-seed phrase method, the one that we're going to demonstrate first, you can basically stop right after that. Your wallet will be ready to go, and I'll give you a second indication when we get to that point. All right, let's keep going. The steps we're performing today will be done using a mobile device. First, we want to ensure that we have the Tangem Crypto Wallet installed. Then select Open to open the wallet. Once open, we'll take one of our 3 Tangem cards and tap it to the back of the phone. The phone must support near-field communication in order for this to work. Once detected, we'll be presented with an option to create a wallet. Here we select Create Wallet to continue. Okay, so now we're getting to the fun part as we begin to set up our Tangem wallet. Keep in mind that when I say tap to the back of my mobile device, I mean I'm literally touching the card to the back of my phone. You'll want to do the same if you're following along. Let's continue. At this point, we're prompted to tap the card to the mobile device once again, and not to remove it until the operation completes. Once complete, we can select a second card as a backup. First, we select Backup Now, and then Add Backup Card. Tapping the backup card to the back of the mobile device establishes this as our backup card. Now, we're going to leave our third card alone. We could use this for a second backup right now, but we're instead going to establish a second wallet using the seed phrase method and bind that to our third card. Here we select Finalize the Backup to continue. Keep in mind that once you've finalized the wallet creation process, it's not possible to add more backup cards. Here we'll opt to Continue, and then Continue again before we define an access code. Once specified, we select Continue again. Your access code allows the funds within your wallet to be spent so long as someone has the card in their possession as well. So make sure that you use a code which is secure enough to ensure proper security. In our demo here, we're using a relatively short code for testing purposes. You might want to select a longer one. Here we select Submit. Turning both cards over, take note of the number on the bottom of the card and scan the card with the same last 4 digits as displayed on the mobile device, selecting Scan Primary Card to continue and placing it to the back of the mobile device. Here we receive a confirmation dialog as we hold the card against the device. Once complete, we need to scan the backup card once again, which again can be confirmed via the last 4 digits of the code on the back. Selecting Scan the card and placing it against the back of our device begins the process. If you have a second backup card, you'll need to do this once more once this completes. Finally, we're ready to continue to our wallet. Selecting Continue to My Wallet brings us to our empty wallet. Here we have the option to enable biometrics as well. And there you have it. If your goal was to set up a secure hardware wallet using the Tangem cards without a seed phrase, you're done. You're ready to start funding your wallet and using it as you please. And we'll come to that later on in the video. I'll let you guys know when we get to that point. Now, if you want to see the seed phrase generation method, it does have some distinct advantages. Seed phrases allow us to recreate the wallet to a new set of backup cards. Now, it's never possible once a seed phrase is generated to turn that wallet into a non-seed phrase wallet. So you really need to decide in the beginning what your objective is. And of course, I told you I'm going to show you a trick. Well, there's a way that we can generate both types using only a 3-card set. So we'll get to that in a little bit too. Let's take a look at the seed phrase option next. Returning to the main page, we can now scan our primary card in order to access our wallet. Each time, we're prompted to enter the access code before selecting Continue, and then scanning the card once again. This brings us back to our wallet as before. We also have the option to log in using biometrics, which brings us directly to the wallet that we already established. If we instead scan the backup card, selecting Scan Card first, we're prompted to enter our access code as before. Selecting Continue and then scanning the backup card again brings us to the same wallet as if we were using the primary card, making the 2 cards essentially interchangeable. If at the login prompt, we instead select Scan Card and scan a new card, we're prompted to create a new wallet and generate seed phrase to continue. At this point, we're about ready to create our seed phrase based wallet, but we've already used 2 of the cards from our 3-card set. So in order to accomplish this, we're going to need to delete the original wallet. Now, if you've already funded it, make sure to move those funds first before deleting the wallet. Deleting one card doesn't remove the other card. They both need to be deleted separately. Now, we can get started though and scan our first card to create that wallet. Then we'll go back, unpair these 2 to finish the seed phrase wallet creation process. Once that's complete, we'll be able to remove one of those cards, keeping the seed phrase and single card wallet separate from the 2-card wallet. Let's take a look at what I mean as we continue. Here we're presented with the option of either a 12 or 24-word seed phrase. Once recorded, we can select Continue to continue the wallet creation process. My mobile device is blanked in this portion of the video in order to preserve the security of the seed phrase. In our case, we're going to select a 12-word seed phrase before recording it securely. Once recorded, we'll select Continue at the bottom of the screen before verifying a few words of our seed phrase in order to ensure that it was recorded correctly. Once verified, we select Create Wallet at the bottom of the screen and tap our card against the back of the mobile device once again. Even when generating a wallet using the seed phrase method, a backup card is required. So, since we only have a 3-card set here, we'll need to delete our initial wallet in order to assign one of those cards as a backup. Let's demonstrate how this is done. First, we'll unlock the wallet and then select Card Settings from the menu. Then selecting Scan Card and scanning our backup card to continue before selecting Continue after entering the access code. Scanning the card once again brings us to the Card Settings menu. Here we can select Reset to Factory Settings, checking both boxes, and selecting Reset the Card and Reset once again. Finally, providing our access code before selecting Continue, and scanning the card one more time, and then reset once more. The series of confirmations ensures that we do not accidentally reset a card that we don't want to. So make sure that you only do this if you're sure about deleting the wallet, and that the wallet is completely empty of funds because they'll become inaccessible. Here we're prompted to reset the wallet on our second card as well. We'll do this time, but we'll also demonstrate what happens if we don't here in a second. Selecting Reset, we'll go through the same process for the second card. Scanning the card with our device. Once reset, the wallet returns to the factory state. But we were halfway through creating a seed phrase-based wallet. So if we rescan that card and then select Backup Now, we can continue the wallet creation process from where we left off, selecting Add Backup Card and scanning it as before. Then selecting Finalize the backup and continue. Here we need to recreate our access code, the same process as performed previously. Finally, scanning the primary card once again to complete the wallet creation process. That is, once we've scanned the primary card one more time. Lastly, selecting Create Wallet. Now that we've established a wallet using the seed phrase method, scanning either card will allow us to access the wallet. What we've seen is that establishing a wallet using a seed phrase and only one card is not fully supported. There is a method to accomplishing this. By selecting Card Settings and Scan Card, we can reset one card and then selecting Reset Card and Reset, and then entering our access code and selecting Continue before scanning the card once again, we're able to remove only one card from the seed phrase connected wallet set. Then, using the two remaining cards, we can go through the wallet setup process as we did in the beginning, ultimately leaving us with two distinct wallets. Now that we've established our second wallet, we'll proceed to send some funds to it using the Bitcoin network. In our case, we'll be transferring from a central exchange known as Cash App that allows buying Bitcoin with US dollars and vice versa. With our withdrawal established, we only need to wait for confirmation. It's been initiated through the app, which means that it's been scheduled for transfer by the central exchange. We'll need to wait for blockchain confirmation before we can continue. In the meantime, we can prepare to send some Ethereum to the other wallet that we established using the seed phrase method, the one that we removed the backup card from, knowing that we had the seed phrase should we ever need to restore it later on. Here we'll close out and reopen our wallet, scanning the seed phrase secured Tangem card, and then specifying our access code. Next, we'll select Ethereum and receive, copying our wallet address, and then using our MetaMask software wallet, we'll send some Ethereum over to that new address. Selecting Next and specifying the amount, and Next to continue. Finally, selecting Send after agreeing to the current gas fee of around $1.50. This transaction proceeds much more quickly than the central exchange transaction because we're processing it on the blockchain directly and paying the gas ourselves. In the case of our Cash App transaction, we're at the mercy of the central exchange to make good on their promise to transfer the funds for us. This may result in lower fees at times, but does decrease the amount of control. In the case of Tangem, we're again working with a wallet that we control 100% and that's secured via the Tangem hardware. As we can see, the funds have already arrived. Closing out the Tangem wallet and reopening it, and then scanning one of the cards from the set which is not secured by a seed phrase, brings us to the wallet that we sent Bitcoin to once again. Here we should see that arrive in a little bit once we receive confirmation on the blockchain. Once complete, we can see our Bitcoin deposit within our wallet. Notice the Ethereum balance is still empty, as we used a completely separate wallet when making that deposit. Once complete, switching between the two wallets can be done either at the time the app is open by scanning one of the cards from the 2-card set, or the 1 card associated with our seed phrase. Selecting the menu button and scan card allows us to switch between wallets without leaving the app. If switching between 2 different wallets is your objective, it might make sense to disable biometrics so that you can use scanning the cards as a convenient method of switching back and forth. The biometric method will log you in automatically to one of the cards, whichever one is selected at the time of enabling biometrics. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed this look into Tangem Wallet and you too see how robust and complete of a hardware wallet solution it is. You may even understand now why I consider it one of my favorite options for new users. The ability to use a card and a backup card rather than a seed phrase significantly simplifies the ability to set up a hardware wallet in general. I remember the first time that I assisted my parents in setting up a hardware wallet. Once they were done, they knew that they had the cryptocurrency within their hardware device, but they didn't understand what the seed phrase was for. And it was difficult, and I had to re-explain to them the seed phrase is basically the key that unlocks your cryptocurrency. The device just allows you to spend it online. Now, there are other ways, of course, to accomplish this, but if you're looking for the apex of simplicity and security, look no further than Tangem Wallet. I definitely endorse it as a great hardware wallet solution, and if you've already using something else, it's always good to have a few different options under your belt. Next time, we're going to take a look at the Tangem Ring, a revolutionary concept that actually improves security even further. Ever needed to send a crypto transaction when in public, but you didn't want to pull out your hardware wallet in front of a lot of people? Well, the Tangem Ring might be the solution for you, and we'll explain why in the next video. See you then.